Hey Sunshines, this is CreativeStitchNDiva, your Grafgan queen, and I'm here to give you some Grafgan tea, Grafgan price tea, so you can get those orders in and locked, no matter what your price is. We're gonna do some strategies on how to get our customers to understand our prices, to get your customers to focus on the value, and how to fix objections when we have our customers who object whether or not our prices is even the best price ever, and how to combat competitors, or when a customer say, I'm gonna get my order from this person, or if they're gonna go to Walmart to get their items. We are going to talk about it, and we are going to figure out the strategy on how to keep our customers happy, but also our pockets, and get what we deserve. So here we go. Let's go into this tutorial Tuesday on how to combat those price objections. I'm sure you had sold some products and had a customer who said that your prices are high. I'm here to tell you that it's common. Majority of us had pushback from customers who tell us that our prices are too high. The thing about it is, if you have not had that experience, maybe you are new in the fiber art world and don't really have a business, or pricing your valuable handmade items too low. And the best thing for you to do is to look at the value of your work, the value of the time that you're taking, and you need to upgrade it and get what you're worth. We are fiber artists, and we make handmade items. The items that are in our hands, we will make from scratch, from string, from anything, and we create something. And it takes time, energy, and not only materials, but the psychological part of it is draining at times, because we want the best for our customers. The thing is, the customers don't see that part. They don't see the fact that we have blood, sweat, and tears, and those blood, sweat, and tears are like way more money than what we are even charging. So I want to go through some strategies that I have learned throughout the years. These are experiences that I have practiced myself even before I became a fiber artist, because I always dip and dab into creative arts and just being creative and offered my services. And I've always devalued myself. I've always given prices that I felt was needed by the customer, so the customer can enjoy and the customer can, afford my product. And throughout the years, I realized that was so wrong and so unnecessary, because a lot of times I spent more money out of my pocket and more labor than what I was given. So I came up with some strategies. I've also looked up some information online and talked to other fiber artists, other salespeople. I was able to come up with some strategies and solutions that we could go by, so that you do not have to go through that, and you know what to do when you come up with a customer who says, your price is too high. That's your prices. Let's discuss how we are going to talk to our customers regarding our prices. Let's be proactive. Let's have a proactive discussion. Let's understand what we are selling, what we are doing, why we are doing it, and our value. And once we are proactive, we could talk to our customers and be confident. And so no matter what they say, we do not have to belittle our prices or lower our standards and our value. What are the response to a customer who says your price is too high? Periodic pushbacks are, I will get back to you. I get that all the time. I'll get back to you. Feeling insulted. They feel insulted. They feel insulted. They feel like your price is just so high, and How dare you tell me that? Or I would go to Walmart. So go. We all face this. The more you sell, the more often you are going to go through this. You're going to have many customers say these things to you. But it's a fixable situation. We could fix this. Don't lose hope. So being proactive and being ready is just the knowledge of your own product, the knowledge of what you do, how you do it, and how you can execute. Then we will also know how to handle our customers pushing back. We know what to say and we know what the objective is. The customer may not trust you and your brand, and we will want to know why. Ask your customer why. You know, what is the pushback? What is the specific reason why you are hesitant with making this order? Because obviously you came to us for a reason. The demand was needed. How can we help you with the demand? We say nothing. I am queen of silence. Don't you see I'm a Pisces? We are queen of nothing. There's nothing for me to say at all. I do agree with my customers. Sometimes I do believe that what they're saying is correct. Your price may be too high because I don't know you. Your price may be too high because yarn, I saw it for $1.49. Those who don't crochet, knit, or use fiber art, any type of fiber art, they don't know. And also confirm your value again. I create the handmade goods and I am very valuable to, and my products are very valuable. The keepsake, the longevity, the fact that you're able to have a product that was made specifically for you. That's the reason why our product can be more valuable. And the reason why we charge the price that we charge is because of X, Y, and Z. I say it all the time. You could go to Walmart. You could go ahead and get a blanket. You can even go on Amazon and get a personalized blanket. But let me tell you, it's nothing compared to a handmade item that someone makes with their own two hands, that took the time and the love and the dedication to create something specifically for you. That has nothing to do with Walmart and their many machines that is going to create something, or just adding embroidery with your name and your personalized item. The machine does it for you. Point blank, period. The value of a handmade item is way more to it than a whole bunch of hands touching it. You have a pair of hands that actually made your item, your garment. And we need to focus on that part when we're talking to our customers. Focus on how valuable our hands are. I personally tell my customers that I have a clean environment. I wash my hands. I do not touch anything without making sure my hands are clean. Responding to a price rejection directly, here are some examples. I am going to give clear-cut photos and visual of why my products deserve to be priced the way I price them. You came to me for a reason. I will also ask, is there something else concerning you? How may I help you with that? How can I ease your worries? How can I make it easier for you to understand that this product is specifically for you and made for you, and this is why I price this way? I will also say my price is slightly higher because, and I would also explain what I've just explained. And I will let them know that I use the best of yarns. I keep them in a good storage area, and I take pride in my work. I wash my hands, and I also, for some people, not all, I do let them know that I pray on my items. I would because I do know a lot of grandmas did that in the past. When they are hand making something, they're saying a prayer as they do it, or they're reciting something, or they're a lot of us watch TV, right? Sometimes I listen to music, but I listen to inspirational music. And you don't understand how the energy of you creating that product while you're doing that can pass off to other people. And that I believe wholeheartedly in energy. I believe wholeheartedly in transparent negativity. I believe wholeheartedly in that. So what I tend to do is try to have a positive atmosphere, so that when I'm giving it to that person, that customer, and they're giving it to it, whether they're keeping it for themselves or they're gifting it to someone, they will feel the love that was given to them. I have many customers, and this is what you could do as well. The customers who gave reviews or testimonials, I would show them that, and I would tell them this is the reasons why I have customers who continuously keep coming back to me, because they feel the love that was given to them. The smells. Customer who bought the product when I first started crocheting, and when she bought the product back in like maybe 2014, she still to this day says she smell it, because it's just a beautiful smell, and she keeps it around her, and she wraps it around her. And the thing is, back then I didn't even pray. Also let the customer know that you get what you pay for. You may not appreciate the price that I'm charging you, but you will appreciate the fact that you go somewhere else and they may not give you this quality. Their items, they may not tell you that they might have pets. You might have pet hair all over your items. You may not have a clean environment. You are trusting and I'm giving you reliable service, okay? Clean, reliable service. And you just explain that to me. Learning more stitches, by me learning different types of yarn, by me perfecting my craft, and being invested in my growth in my craft, I am able to increase annually my price, because the knowledge that I have for what I do increased. So I am able to increase my price. I basically give myself promotions annually. And of course, I pass. And then you have those customers where now is not a good time. Well, they came to you for a reason. They may not be financially stable. They may not think that this is the right time because there's overwhelming bills. Things happen, things come up, emergencies happen. But they came to you for a reason. So, and that reason is they want the product. They're just having hesitation because of financial restraints. So what I, as the experienced person, the experienced creator, the experienced creative diva, I will in turn give them options, a payment plan, or the options may be maybe instead of using this yarn, I might use that yarn. Instead of using many details, I can scale it down. That way my price can come down. I have a video that I have on my channel that you could look at to show how I make my prices. And how I make my prices is it's like a la carte thing. So I have a base price of how my for instance, if it's a baby blanket, I have a base price, and the base price can be maybe $150, but that's just plain without nothing on it. If they want a name, an extra $50. If they want colors, extra colors in it, more than 2, more than 3, I will add an extra $20. Additional strategies on how we can help our customers make a final offer, and we could suggest alternatives. That may not be the price that you can afford, but this may be. And that goes with the a la carte kind of thing. If it's not something that you can afford, but you really want it, the payment plan option, but we can scale down some so that can help you price some too. I also like to add referrals for those people who refer you to someone. I'll give them like 10% off their next order, or a coupon for their next order, or credit for their next order. I try to make them keep coming back so they know that, okay, I have a credit with CreativeStitchNDiva, so I'm gonna go to her. So let's sum this up, right? Let's sum all of this that I had said. We want to combat that and squash the prices too high. We want to squash that objection that our customers give, right? So we want to be proactive. We want to be ready, and we want them to know our brand is trustworthy and that we are reliable. And on top of everything, know your ish. Know your ish. If you don't know your stuff, how are you going to be confident enough to tell a person your product is this valuable if you're not even valuing it? Valuing it. Yeah. Understand their concerns. So I didn't touch a whole lot on this, but for someone like me, I'm a Pisces, so I'm very empathetic. And a lot of times it makes me feel like, oh, I feel bad. But I have to also look at it. Why am I doing this business if I feel bad that the customer came to me and don't want to pay the price? Obviously, I'm in demand. Obviously, they like my product, but if they don't want to pay my price, and a lot of those people who don't want to pay your price will go to the next person and pay their price. And not only that, they will go to a name brand reputable company and pay their price no matter what. Why? Because it's worldwide and so many people go to them. But again, you don't understand. My hands, it goes through my hands and not multiple hands and machines. That's the difference. So although you want to pay Louis Vuitton $1,000, Shauna CreativeStitchNDiva is hand making. It's two different things. You're paying for that brand, or you want to pay for my brand. I want to understand my customer's concern, so I want my response to be transparent. I want them to understand the reasons why. And if I have to show you and be visual, I will do that, because that's what I like for someone to do for me. I'm very visual. You tell me everything you want to tell me, but I still may not understand unless I show you. So you are catering to all of your customers' needs. We want to also understand that it's not always the price, right? Like I've explained already. Focus on their specific needs and concerns and tell them how you can help them with that. The trustworthy, whether they don't like this, they don't like that, show them the yarn, show them the price, show them how much it is, and answer as many questions as possible. And don't get annoyed because they don't know. They don't crochet like you. We know these things. And in the beginning, I used to get so annoyed when I get a person asking me so many questions, and then I thought about it. This person is helping me understand my product more too. I can understand my product more when I'm answering their question, and then it helps me to help someone else. The competitor may be able to do it as well, but that's not your concern. Your concern is your product and what you can do. And the customer can make the decision on their preference without downing anybody, because we don't do that. Last, out of everything, I like to get into my customer's head, the psychology of it all. I like for me to basically get into their head and make them understand I know my ish, I know what I'm about, I know the value of my product, and I know you're gonna want it. I know you want it, I know you need it, and it's going to be an asset for you for the rest of your life. And set concrete values and concrete trust with your customer. Talk with them, empathize with them. I understand why you feel this way. I understand why you feel my price is high. I understand why. I understand that this may be too high for you. I understand that you may not understand that yarn is not really that inexpensive. Or I understand why you think that this is better than that. I understand. Even if you don't understand, don't say it. But if you do understand, you can basically, you're relating to that customer and explaining, I understand. I get it. I understand. But this is the reasons why my price is this way, because and lay it out. When I do my graphs, and I spoke about this so many times, when I do my graphs, I look and I basically, I don't like the word stalk, but I say it a lot. I kind of stalk your page or ask you a lot of questions. I want to know, because that's how I'm able to relate more to you. And this is the reasons why many come to me. This is why I'm more on demand than other graphers, or more on demand than other crocheters, fiber artists, because I get to the root of why you are coming to me. You're coming to me because, you're coming to me because my demand is higher due to the fact that I have X, Y, and Z, and I can fit it to your personalized needs. So you may come to me for a baby blanket, but I'm gonna sell you why this baby blanket is going to be the best thing ever. Why? Because, oh, I just want a baby blanket with a giraffe on it. I'm going to explain to you why or why not the giraffe may be good. I will ask, well, is that the theme? Is that the nursery? Or is that the mom, the dad? Like, I will ask all these questions. I will make sure that the colors look good, because sometimes our customers do not know. They don't understand creativity. They don't understand the colors. They don't understand that not all graphs look good. Pictures, they may have a picture and say, I want you to do this, but not realizing that may not look good when you crochet it. We sometimes don't understand that. Some new crocheters or new people to graph ganning, in my case, when I have customers, fiber artists come to me and say, oh, can you graph this? My customer wants it. You have to learn how to say to your customers, this may not look good. I am going to strongly advise you to, and then change it. And the reason why we do this is because once you complete it and you do it, then the customer's gonna be like, but that's not what I thought. That's not what I asked for. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. So to avoid all of that, you give them all of the scenarios, every single thing you feel that is going to be wrong with what they're asking. And then everything that you feel was wrong, make it right. And you never know, they may change their mind and want it. But if they don't, you as the creator have the right to say, well, because of this, I'm going to have to decline this order or this request, because I don't think I am for you. I don't think that I am able to complete the needs that you want. You rather do that than to do it, and then you wasted your time with an unpleasant customer or unhappy customer, because sometimes it ain't all about the money, it's all about your reputation. Use comparative framing. Compare, contrast, explain why or why not, and frame it into something that you could use all the time. You don't just have to use it for that particular customer. Something that you could always say, well, my product is good because of X, Y, and Z. My product is good because I have a pet-free home. I wash my hands every single time I pick up the yarn and the hook. I use top-of-the-line hooks, and that makes a difference. They may not know that, but it do. I use top-of-the-line materials. I pray when I create. I put a positive atmosphere into my workplace. These are things that will grab your customer, and they will know and understand that your item is better than the competition. Last but not least, in this right here, wait, I gotta, okay. This right here, listen. Practice active listening skills. active listening skills can help appreciate why our customer have these concerns. Let them talk. Before we interrupt them, before we say you're wrong, before we say this is empathize and listen. Put yourself in their shoes. They may be difficult, but there's reasons why they're difficult. Everyone's actions is actions for a reason. And their reason may have been because of the past. And they may not be able to express it the way you feel they need to express it. But we don't need to go back and forth about my ish. If my stuff is valuable, it's valuable. That's just point blank, period. I'm going to explain to you why it's powerful, why it's valuable, and why you need it, and why it's on demand. But I'm going to listen, and I'm going to hear you out. And then I'm going to explain why or why not what you're saying is helpful. So with that being said, use these strategies to help you combat that objection of your price is too high, because your price is your price and that's it. Who cares what they say? Who cares? It's your price. And if they do not want to pay your price, that is fine. They don't have to pay your price. There's other customers out there who will. They're not for you. They are for someone else who can deal with that. And sometimes we may be in a financial bind and we may need the money. But let me tell you, do you want to take the money or do you want to take the stress? I'd rather opt for peace and focus on the next customer. It's okay to decline. It's okay to say, I don't think we fit together. I don't think we will work good together. I don't think I'm for you. I don't think that this is going to work. And that's for the hardcore customer who just do not like your price. It's okay to say you're not for me and I'm not for you. We're not going to work good together. Thank you for watching my video. Tutorial Tuesday video, and I want to make sure that you are subscribing and liking and sharing, because sharing is caring, and let anyone tell you that your price is too high. Your price is your price, and that is point blank, period. Okay, so in the comments below, let me know what else you want me to do. If you want me to do another video tutorial and you need me to do that on video format, let me know in the bottom in the comments below. Let me know what you want me to do, or if there's something that I didn't say and you feel that it will help value someone else, put it in the comments. Let us know, and I will talk to you later, sunshines. Bye.